Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the Langford Legion. We are ready for the thrilling conclusion to VIPW Snow Way Out. But before we get to our huge Christmas chaos match, we have a hot contest coming up. Jacky Lee taking on Judas Icarus. And I'm told that our fans at home, 56% of you think Judas is going to take this contest. I'm interested to see if you're right. Let's throw it to Thomas Chow in the ring.
This next contest is scheduled for one fall.
Pound for pound, probably in BC, the best in-ring wrestling talent to come around in years. This is Judas Icarus.
Judas is no doubt one of the most prolific, talented wrestlers to ever come out of Vancouver Island. There's no denying that. I don't always like the way this young man carries himself. However, what he does in that ring, there's no denying the talent. And here comes a young man I'm always excited to see here at VIPW, Jacky Lee.
This guy's too nice.
The energy this guy brings to the ring is absolutely incredible. And I'm not the only one happy to see this young man here tonight. The fans in Langford are fired up. And look at that, a bow. A bow to his sensei from a little dojo warrior there in the front row. Beautiful to see Jacky inspiring the next generation of VIPW talent. Jacky, to me, looks like he might have been hitting the gym a little extra in between the last time we saw him. And now look at the definition on this young man. There is not an ounce of body fat on Jacky Lee. Both of these athletes in absolute peak form here tonight. Both of them looking more than ready for this great contest we have lined up. What is that noise that Judas Icarus is emitting right now?
You see, when you're a competitor of Judas Icarus's ilk, those noises, they just come with the territory. It's part of the whole show. It's part of the whole strategy.
I'll have to take your word for it. Maybe he's trying to get into the mind of Jacky Lee, but Jacky Lee's face just came crashing down into that ring mat. Judas just having a little fun with it right now.
That Jacky Lee's too nice. He's too nice a guy. It's not the right sport for a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Well, it's definitely not the right sport to play it nice. Now, Jacky might play it nice on the outside of the ring when he's talking to our young fans there in the front row, but he is all business in that ring.
No, you want a guy like Judas Icarus who not only fights the person in the ring, he fights the people out of the ring. He's got a chip on his shoulder the size of Langford
itself. I think Judas needs to concentrate on what's going on inside the ring. He's trying to tell the crowd that Jacky was pulling his hair, which we could all clearly see wasn't the case. Collar elbow tie up here. And now there's some hair grabbing from Icarus himself. Luckily, referee Tim Chason sees that, backing him out of the corner. Come on. Wow, go behind Jacky. Oh, my goodness. belly to back takedown by Jacky Lee. And he says, what you got, Icarus? I love it. I love the energy, the confidence, the enthusiasm here from Jacky. Got that wrist lock cinched in tight. Oh, look at that. The way Icarus just uses the leverage, maneuvers his way into a position of advantage here. Hammerlock behind the back. Breaking the hold there and a go behind of his own. Headlock takedown. Beautiful textbook wrestling from Judas Icarus there, I gotta say. Jacky looks like he's cinching in a head scissors. Two tries is the third try the charm. There it is. Icarus manages to get his way out of that head scissors, but he's right back into a tight headlock by Jacky Lee. Standing shoulder block, taking Icarus down. Wow, look at that. Ducking down, back into that cravat there, but another shoulder block from Icarus. Spinning kick to the breadbasket by Jacky.
See how Jacky got to his feet there? That was fancy.
That was absolutely. And oh, bulldog into the second turnbuckle. Amazing. Wow, slingshots in with a big leg drop. And only a 1 count. Wow. I thought that was going to be at least 2. The impact of that leg drop was massive, the height Jacky got. But no, well, look at Icarus weaseling his way out of that suplex. Jacky ducks the lariat. He's going up. Hurricane Rana. Beautiful form. Big drop kick. All right, Icarus gets the better of that one. Oh, but Jacky with the shoulder to the midsection.
You shouldn't turn your back to your opponent like that.
Words for the wise from Adam Saunders. Absolutely right. Don't turn your back on a man like Jacky Lee. Oh, my goodness. Luckily, Tim Chason fully in control of this.
It's the one thing he's seen tonight.
Icarus is trying to use some illegal leverage there to get the cover. Jacky going for another slingshot over, but he stopped himself on the apron. Wow, look at that. Slides below.
No.
Running in with the forearm. Oh, Icarus following through with the kick. These two are chasing each other back up and down the apron right now, pillar to post. Wow, look at that. Jacky managed to get out of the way in time and sent Icarus crashing into the steel ring post.
This is like a brutal episode of Tom and Jerry.
Oh my goodness. I think he was trying to slingshot off the second rope, and Icarus managed to get his hands on those legs there and just knock Jacky's feet off of the second rope, and Jacky came down right on his head. Icarus here has got him up in a fireman's carry. Oh my goodness!
The modified Death Valley driver right onto his shoulders.
Absolutely. Only a 2 there. And a tight chin lock now synced in by Icarus. He could end it right here. He's going to choke the life out of that young man in the center of the ring right now. You can see as the oxygen being sucked from Jacky here. He's really having to just give it his all just to get back to his feet. Close to the midsection of Icarus, manages to get himself out of that hold. But he is still looking the worse for wear right now. And going for a double underhook there was Icarus. But no, Jacky with a knee to the midsection. High knee to the face from Icarus. A pair of palms to the back. And a huge knee to the spine. Oh, my goodness. Snap suplex. And what snap to that suplex? That could be all no.
That's 100% true. That's 100% true. Judas Icarus is only speaking the truth here. This big ogre of a ref you got here, Tim, is bowling shoe ugly.
I think Icarus needs to concentrate on the matchup. I think he needs to concentrate on his opponent. You don't want to give a man like Jacky Lee even a second to try to get back into this matchup, because we've seen it before that he can turn a match around just on a dime. Anytime he wants to, Jacky Lee could get back into this. Look at that. There you go. Drop toe hold into the corner, and now a series of stiff right fists coming out of Jacky Lee.
He's the barefoot one, and he stomped his opponent. I don't know if he
going
wants
to
to
say
bring that
Icarus
idea
is not
up.
going to want Jacky to return the favor
It's
with
not a
his
smart-
lack of shoes in there.
No, that was an unwise decision.
High drop kick in the corner by Jacky Lee. He's got him up. Are we going to see an electric chair, perhaps? Oh, my goodness! A sit out.
Brutal.
And this is what I'm talking about. You can't count Jacky Lee out of a contest early.
No, you can't. Imagine how good he'd be if he was a normal-sized man.
What a drop kick. Cut it out, Adam. Come on. These two competitors are relatively evenly sized, I gotta say.
Come on, you've got crazy glasses on. Look at the size of Judas compared to Lee. Look at the back. Look at the arms.
Oh my goodness, Russian leg sweep from Jacky Lee. I think all that matters right now is the size of the advantage that Jacky Lee currently has over Judas Icarus in that ring. Springboard, no! What a splash, and still only a 2 count.
And it's this time in the match when you're asking the question, would you have won if you had an actual reffing the match? And that's the question you got.
Come on. Pay a little respect to the senior official there, Adam.
Yeah, emphasis on senior.
The question Jacky Lee has to be asking himself is, what do I have to do here to put Icarus away? Oh my goodness. Tossing him haphazardly into that turnbuckle there. Looked like he was maybe thinking German suplex. Jacky works his way out of it, but a big spine buster by Icarus. And a stomp to the ankle. Oh,
wow.
Just a stiff kick to the face of Jacky Lee, and this could be all. That could be good night Jacky Lee right here. Wow. Jacky's still somehow in this contest after all of that offense from Icarus.
It's only putting off his own loss. It's not like he's kicking out to turn it around and win. He's kicking out only to get himself beaten up some more.
This match could still go any way at home, folks. We can see that Icarus now is the one asking himself, what do I have to do here to put away Jacky Lee? And Jacky with a great counter. I thought he was just going to roll him up. No, high knee to the face.
Oh, no.
The power of that knee out of Jacky Lee. Holy cow. Springboard off the ropes. Corkscrews himself around. Neck breaker. What was that? That was some of the most innovative offense I've ever seen in a VIPW ring. Oh, come on. 2 3/4 for Jacky Lee. Icarus sending him to the apron, but Jacky's still in this thing. He caught him with a forearm there, and Jacky might fly here. Off the top. 2 knees, takes him down. That's got to be it. This has got to be it. Can Jacky make it to the cover in time, though? Sent himself all the way across that ring. Oh, and he could just barely get anything into the cover. You can tell Jacky just barely had the energy to even fling his arm over Icarus there. There was no leg hooked.
No, and he's a pretty small man to begin with. He's really got to put some leverage on his pinfalls if he wants to come away with a victory, especially against a guy like Judas Icarus.
That is one comment on Jacky Lee's size that I will agree with. He's not going to find himself many victories with a lackadaisical cover like that, and not against a competitor like Judas Icarus. But now, look at the power of Jacky Lee. Oh! Running forearm. Rolls out of the way. Icarus up on the top rope there. Jacky springboards. Oh, and come on.
And much like the story of Icarus, he flew too close to the sun and his wings melted.
Oh my goodness! Double underhook into what looked like a neck breaker. It's over. It is over. And there's one happy man in the entire building, and he's sitting right next to me, ladies and gentlemen.
You see, that's a competitor. That's a fighter. That's a wrestler. That's Judas Icarus.
Judas Icarus is, as I said earlier, one of the fiercest competitors, not only on Vancouver Island, but frankly in the world of professional wrestling. And Jacky Lee really did lay it all on the line here tonight in Langford. He really gave it his all, tried to bring that victory home for the fans here in attendance. But Judas, with a couple of tricks up his sleeve, to say the least, little bit underhanded there, but he does come out with the victory in the end. So I guess that's all that counts, right, Adam?
You know what? That's all that counts, and that's all that people are going to remember in 10 years. In 1 year, people don't care about if Tim was a slow count or if Tim missed this or that or if a wrestler cheated. All they care about is who wins and who loses.
And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you at home, the fans in attendance here, they might be disappointed about the outcome of this matchup, but they are excited about the huge 50-50 draw that we have coming up here before our main event.
There's a bunch of people in the audience. Should be a pretty good 50-50 pot.
I agree. Pretty full house here tonight. Now, of course, we are respecting COVID distancing bylaws here in BC, so we are at 50%